Batwoman Season 1 overview. I knew I had to do it because I do each single Arrowverse TV show. I don't hate watch, I watch because I enjoy the universe. But Batwoman is bad. We get female Bruce Wayne, nothing more, nothing less. We get female Arrow because she's moody, because apparently she has training and she can fight well. Kate Kane is female Oliver Queen, and this is what went wrong with the show. Season 1 is all about her becoming Batwoman, I guess. We get Love Triangle, we got the Crows that wants to arrest uh, Batwoman because apparently there's no Gotham Police Department in season 1. Or maybe there's one, I forgot. It's been a while I really watched until the end of the season. The only good reason to watch season 1 of Batwoman is Alice being the villain and Kate Kane's sister. She was amazing. She held the show like on her shoulder. She carried on the show on her shoulder. Part 2, back half of the season, basically, it deals a lot with after Crisis on Infinite Earth. So here we find out there's several Alice. Yeah, bad Alice, good Alice. Season 1 is boring. Fight are bad. We get a Batwoman TV show only on the title. I say that because there's many episodes where you barely see her in the suit. The writers are the issue and not the actors. The actors do their best with the bad material they're given to. Like, this video will be short because season 1 is truly awful. And we will see what other people have to say. Oh my, 23%. This is not a surprise. Let's go over to season 1, and it looks like nobody's watching 3. Even the tomato meter realizes it's not perfect. The score is too high, but regardless, let's take a look to my comments. Kate Kane is a more boring version of Oliver Queen. I don't know if we should blame showrunner, writer, or Ruby to have such a boring Kate Kane that can't show or experience emotion. She's a robot. We see more of Kate Kane than we see Batwoman. Writers are really bad. The episodes are boring. As a fan of the Arrowverse, I'm disappointed with this show. Alice is the only good reason to watch the show. She's much more interesting than any other characters. She hijacked the show. Make a Alice spin-off. It will be much better than what we got with Batwoman. The actors are good, but the material given to them is atrocious. The music choice makes no sense. I tried my best to find positive, but outside of Alice, there's none. Maybe Luke. Luke is interesting, but Luke is much better in season 2. So, and as you can see, there's mainly female leads. Oh no, it's a 50-50. No. 80% is female. When there are critics that says it's rotten, Don't search too far. Okay, let's read the first one. Even though they completely ignored everything about the comics and what made them and the character of Batwoman great and made a sterilized CW version, the story was still serviceable and the emotional beat still it. However, they made Kate Kane with a Batman wannabe and completely robbed her of her own merits as a character, and they ignore her brutal and fantastic backstory from the comics. But I guess that is just what CW does. On the bright side, most of the acting was great, with Rachel Skertson as a standout and Ruby Rose giving a decent performance. I don't see where you see that, given your short acting background and training. Okay, fair enough. Ish, the actor who plays Batwoman Ruby Rose does a great job. Oh my, that's a rough start for your review. However, the writing is absolutely terrible. Did Ryan Johnson write it? Get better writer. If you haven't seen this, then do yourself a favor and don't. My, someone truly gave 5 stars. Probably a Ruby Rose fan, I guess. Kate Kane is a more boring. Oh, this was me. This was my comment. Boom. This show is the proof that critics' reviews are rotten and are paid. It's impossible that a critic, at least a real critic, not a blogger that watches a lot of TV, can give an 8 out of 10 to this unwatchable show. It's so bad that after only one season, the protagonist flew away and the genius behind the show replaced the lesbian with the black woman, like if this minorities were streaming for a comic character. You know, there are a line of lesbian and lesbian comic stands on Comic Con next to the black woman comic stands. This show is like a Buddhist vegan communist trying to make a fast food restaurant. Oh my! That line at the end. This is this is golden. It's actually better than the show. Oh my. Bad writing and acting, politics over content. This season was very energetic and loving like no other show. Okay. I went to this series with a lot of hope. Kate Kane Batwoman is one of my favorite DC characters. I was hesitant at first because I'm not a fan of Ruby Rose's work. After the first few episodes, I promptly gave up on the show. It was epic level of cringe that made the character's sexuality all about who she was. Kate Kane is a lesbian, sure, but that's not all she is. She's smart, brave, tough, and able to go toe to toe with just about anyone. This show made her sexuality and gender the driving force behind the character, instead of her being highly intelligent, strong, tough, and well trained woman who took on the mantle of the bat in her cousin's disappearance. They made it because I'm a woman. They made the character both in and out of the suit completely insufferable and impossible to get behind. This isn't the kind of character you show to kids and say, be like her, she is a hero. This is the kind of character you show to your kid and say, you shouldn't be like her, she's selfish, arrogant, and entitled. Oh my! Savage level 100, but this is true. Bad writing. My god, what a train wreck. Wow. These punchlines are better than the show, man. That was golden. That was really golden. This part of the video, it's golden. mad that its whole first season is about Alice and how often she gets away trying to act as she is Joker. She should have been caught or killed in 1 3 episode here. I'm on the 12th episode and she's still here. And you added this to the arrowverse. So you see, like, we read probably 8 comments and only 2 person were like praising the show for some reason. I don't understand them, but everyone has their tastes. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time for better video, I guess.